Bitcoin live analysis. Best indicator for crypto. I'm going to be sharing about this particular indicator, SWIPECOIN. And then also too, going to be sharing with you about the community that's behind it. I am Academy. We have academies that you can dig into, whether it's about exchanges or leverage trading. And then we have ongoing weekly training by professionals that teach you. This one in particular, this is our my biggest mentor, Sean, on scalping. He teaches how to use the SWIPECOIN Scalper, which I'm going to be going over with you today. I'm setting up. It's a new week. It's Sunday. So personally, for me, it's that's when a lot of the banks are open. Actually, the USA Bank is going to be closed tomorrow for our holiday, but a lot of the other banks are going to be opening. Excuse me. And so that's when a lot of the times the prices move, whether up or down. So I'm just going to share with you how Sean teaches how to set it up. So you may want to grab a pen and a paper if you're interested in this. Excuse me. If you're interested in this academy, or finding out more about how you can join in with this, you can just my phone number is inside the description of the video. And then also too, if you're not afraid of jumping in, then the link is right inside the description of the video too. So I'm going to be sharing with you how I'm setting up. What Sean calls it is putting Bitcoin in a box. All right, so we're going to put it in a box, and I'm going to share with you how we do it. Okay, so with your membership, you get what's called the SWIPECOIN Scalper, and it looks just like this before you start to do anything. And then what we're going to do is we're going to move the candle to a line chart. Okay, so that's what we're working off of right here. This yellow line right here is what they call the 50 EMA, the estimated moving averages. So we're working off a 15-minute time frame, and we're working off SWIPECOIN. And the first thing we do is we go to a line chart. So it gives it to us in the candles. We're switching it simply to a line chart. Okay. Now what we're looking for is 3 to 5 touches of a line within a certain amount of time, and sometimes you can go back with this. You can see how it touches right over here too. See that? So we're looking for 3 to 5 touches. This is far enough for now. So if it breaks above this line, I'm gonna consider going scalp long. Okay, but until that time, I'm just kind of laying out. I'm putting it in a box. Okay. Now we want to find the bottom range. All right. So let's see. So sometimes this one gives me a little bit of trouble. Sometimes there's different. Let's see here. Try to find the best place. This could be an option. I can see this. Kind of close. For now, I'm gonna that or this. This could be more conservative. Okay, I'm gonna go with the more conservative. Sometimes I tend to go too risky. I don't mind taking a risk. So you really want to be smart about it. This week, each week for me is like a trading week. It's Sunday afternoon, my time in Tucson, Arizona. The Asian market is opening up. And so I'm just tracking it. Okay. All right. So see how it touched there. You can even, this is old, but see the computer gave this call right here, break and close above this area. So when it broke and closed above, it gave you that mark. So had you taken that call, you would be positive, right? You would be in a pot because the computer gave you that break and close above. So when it broke, that's the thing. So when it broke through here, and it broke through this piece right here, had you had this indicator and been in this community, so when it broke and closed somewhere, it broke and closed. If you got in somewhere down here, you would have had a nice scalp. That's about almost a, what's that, 1920, about $1,500 worth of, sometimes some people refer to them as pips. I don't quite have the lingo down, but it's a good jump. Look, from here to here, you can make a lot of profit off of something like that, okay? But the thing is with the SWIPECOIN scalper, what I've learned from Sean is that what we're really looking for is the next best time to enter. So maybe you couldn't enter that move right there. So now when is the next best time to enter? Okay, so I picked my spots for now. This is my, if it goes below this and closes, I'm going to consider going short. If this breaks above this and closes, I'm going to consider going long. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my work. I'm going to add in a very awesome indicator called Super Trend. And this is something really unique. You don't see this in, nobody else has this Super Trend. It's a really special indicator. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. I like copying this and putting it, if it breaks above, so if it breaks above, I'm going to go consider. Doesn't mean I'm going to do it, but I'm going to consider along. And if it breaks below the red, I'm going to consider going short, or that the price is going to go down. Okay, so now, all right. Okay, now I'm going to save it. I'm going to save the work because it won't save it. It won't save this particular. You got to save it to be sure. Okay, so today is June 19th, Sunday, June 19, 2022, 1821. That's the time. I like to put the time in my current time zone so I can see it. Okay. All right, now look at that. So does this make sense? So now we have Bitcoin in a box. This is called a breakout trade. There's different types of trading. This is called a breakout trade. This is not shorting or longing the resistance. This is breaking and close. When it breaks above and closes above, I'm going to consider going long. When this breaks below and closes below, I'm going to consider going short. Okay. Now, do we have to sit around and stare at the charts all day? No. Okay. We're going to use TradingView as a notifications for notifications. Okay. So first I'm going to get my form. This is my old chart I was working with off last week. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Cancel. Oh no. Let's see here. Can I get that back? Yes. Okay. Okay. Control A. Let's see. I'm going to add my text. Okay. So potential buy area around 2680. 2680 plus 100 is 2780, because Sean uses that 100 points to give some cushion. Okay. And then for the support zone, 19176 minus 100 would be 19076. Okay. Now I'm going to copy this form. Okay. All right. Now, see, you're saved. You're locked and loaded, right? Okay. Now, I actually started this. This is a weekly view. I'm going to bring it down to the 15-minute in just a second. But I just wanted to take a look at sometimes I like to zoom out. Take a look at the big picture. This is a look at the weekly. So if you look here, every week, every one of these candles is 1 week, okay? And on my time, about an hour and a half ago, we just started a new week as far as Bitcoin's new week goes. So we'll get a look at it there. Let's bring it down to the daytime, day, okay? Look at this, okay? So we're really down there. How far are we going to go? I don't think anybody really knows. Right now we're at 20,178. You hear all kind of predictions, but we're just, right now, all we are is in this scalping. We're just interested, as a scalper, we're just interested in where's price going next and when's the next best time for me to get in. Does that make sense? I do like looking at the big picture here, the daily. So now I'm going to bring it down to the 3 hour. This 3 hour, this is called this is a simple, well, I'm not going to say it's simple, but it's just a little indicator called the stochastic RSI, and I like to watch it just as another verification of what I'm seeing. But look at this, is high on the 3 hour. So it means it could either, if it's going to pump more, or it could, you know, it could go down. Okay. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. Looks like it's coming down. 30 minutes. It's coming down. 15 minutes. It is down. So on the 15 minutes, it's low. But it doesn't mean it can't keep, the price can't keep going down, but it's wouldn't be surprising if the price came back up. And, you know, we'll see what happens, but we're watching it on the 15-minute time frame. Okay. Okay. So I don't want skip ahead on that. Okay. I don't like words in my streaming video. Okay. Want to see how I did it? Skip. Okay. All right, now. Okay, so now I'm just going to set the trading indicators. Crossing up, 2780, 2780, 2780, save. And when this hits 2780, we're going to get a notification. I'll show you what it sounds like on the support. So crossing down, we said 1906. No, is that right? Did I do that right? Yeah. Okay, 19076. Okay, that's right. 19076. 19076. Okay. Okay, what's it going to sound like? Let's see. All right. Let's see. It's going to sound like that. Did you hear that? So you can get it to sound like whatever you want it to sound like. That's not so obnoxious. So I'm going to get it to sound like that. So now we got it boxed in. This is the way the master does it. Sean, the SWIPECOIN teacher. So we're just going to put it in this box like this, right? And if it breaks below this point or breaks above this point, doesn't mean I'm going to take a trade, but it means I'm going to consider a scalp trade at that time. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So that is Bitcoin. Okay, on the 15-minute time frame. How's that look right there? Does that make sense? Okay, so we break below here, break above here. We're going to consider taking a trade. Now, let's look at Ethereum. Okay, switch candle chart to a line chart. I'm looking for my resistance. I like to make my resistance green, my support red, and I like to sometimes carry these over if I can. Look at that. See how these touch? Just boom, boom, right to the, we got a lot of support or a lot of resistance right here. Look at that. Okay. Now, this one for me can be a little tricky. I'm gonna start it here and see what happens. I like that. Here, I'm gonna change the color to red for support, and for the bottom, when it breaks through, going down. Red meaning going down, green meaning to me going up. Just kind of. Okay. So look at these touches. Boom, boom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at these touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you can. It's actually if you look at this. See, sometimes people don't count this. That's actually considered almost 2 touches right there. Okay, look at that. Boom. So that looks like it. It looks like it. So I'm going to go with those as my resistances in support. I'm going to find my form. This is my old chart. Copy A, going to control A, control C. Just copying. Going to add in my new numbers. The green resistance is going to be 1143 plus 5 because Sean says so. Get that cushion, 1148. And then on the support, it's going to be 1019. These are just my numbers. Doesn't mean it's right or right for you. 1024 is my support zone. Okay. All right. I'm going to save it. ETH. Sunday. June 19th, 2022. Let's see, 18:30 is the time. Save. I'm gonna convert this to my local time. Save. Okay. Now I'm gonna add in our awesome indicator called Super Trend. Just another bonus to this whole community. I mean, the community is, you get all this community once you're in the community. So it's not just an indicator. You belong to a group of people that are real passionate about cryptocurrency and where it's going. And we're scalp trading here. This is not buying and holding type of stuff. This is just, minutes, the day, the minutes, maybe an hour or 2 or 3, or it can be really short. Take a full day. Does that make sense? So this is scalp trading, not just buying and holding, but buying and holding is a whole nother strategy. I'm doing that too. Look at the Ethereum price right here. It's currently 1,077. So every week I'm doing what's called personally. This is just me. I'm dollar cost averaging into Ethereum more. I have a goal to accumulate so much Ethereum, and every week I work as hard as I can, smart as I can, make the cash, and then invest it into Ethereum. That's what I'm currently doing. That's just me. I'm not saying what you should do. That's a whole nother type of trading is what I'm trying to say. This is scalp trading, and then buying in for the long term is actually called position trading. So if you want to look that up, that's something of interest. But if you're interested in joining the community, you find out about all that, and you find out, what's right for you. Everybody's has their own strategy, and you got to do what's right for you. Everybody's a little different. Okay, now, so see, we got Ethereum inside this box right now. If it breaks out, we are zoomed in. if you look at Ethereum, this is Ethereum on the weekly zoomed out perspective, right? This is weekly, right? This is zoomed in, like just microscope, right? We're right on it with the microscope, right? Does that make sense? Right. Okay. Okay, so we're just dialing it in like with a microscope. So now I'm gonna copy this, Control A, Control C. Now we're gonna set our notifications up on Ethereum. But let's just kind of go through the weekly, daily, 3 hour, 1 hour, and then we'll add the notifications. So this is kind of a cool indicator. I don't quite fully know how to use it, but it kind of shows a little bit of the estimated moving averages down the middle. But this is the day. This is the weekly. I'm gonna take this off for now. Let's go down to the daily. Look at this. Each one of these is a day. Every day going down. It's been going down. But look at this. RSI. It's like it wants to come up, but we'll see what. Nobody knows. That's why I like dialing it down to the microscope like that, right? But now we're gonna work down the 3 hour. Looks like the 3 hour looks RSI looks high, like it wants to go down. If you look at it on a big picture, okay. And then the 1 hour. I'm gonna go back to the day for a minute. Weekly. I just want to see something. Okay, daily, 3 hour, 1 hour. Let's see here, the 1 hour. Okay, just looking, 30 minute, 15 minute. Okay, here we go. All right. All right, I'm gonna remove this. Okay, so 15 minute. Put our form because we're being organized and professional. Okay, so that's our numbers. So I'm going to change this particular notification. Crossing up is the alert that we're setting. I'm going to set it for 11:48. Okay, so if it goes up, it hits it, we'll get a notification. Crossing down, 10:24. Crossing down, 10:24. Create. Boom. All right, we are now set. Now, we don't have to stare at the charts. See, I'm actually very passionate about helping people with weight loss and fat loss, and I have a whole community of Facebook community of weight loss support. I support this community right here. I have a Facebook I Love Being Fit Over 40 community. Growing this right here, this community right here. So we get to set the alerts so we don't have to stare at the charts all day so that we can do what we want. Okay, I'm going to put this on hold for a minute. My mom's calling in. Okay. Well, that's it for now. Actually, I'm going to go. Let's see. Hang on 1 second, Mom, real quick.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with that. My mom's calling in. I've been wanting to talk to them. But we did finish. We got everything. Okay. Our zones are set. Bitcoin zones are set. And now if I get any more exciting stuff to share with you, because it's going to change, the zones are going to change. So we'll come back and take a look at it. Okay, we'll see you later. And the information for all of this is inside the description of the video, or reach out to me, call me. My number's in the information too if you want to talk about it. Looking for a few people who are like-minded and interested in joining this community and growing together. Bye for now.